In this video, I'm going over how Vacation Tracker and Absentify compare. It'll be an honest comparison about their strengths and weaknesses right now, depending on your goals for your organization. And for an updated list in case this video becomes outdated, check the description below. So first, let's go over who these platforms are built for and then talk about their strengths and weaknesses. Then we'll be able to compare their primary features after that. Alright, let's get started. Now, I may be slightly biased because I work at Vacation Tracker, but Vacation Tracker can work for any size team. Although it's especially useful for teams that are remote or require different leave types depending on location, seniority-based leave rules, or different departments within the company. It's built to work really well in Slack or Microsoft Teams, so employees don't have to use a different app or platform to get their leave, and they also won't have to remember another login either. They can request and look at remaining leave time in the app that they're already using. Absentify, on the other hand, is built for teams that are already in the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. If your team already lives in Outlook or Microsoft Daily, then this is a great option for you. This is because Absentify can slot directly into the platform without requiring an extra login or additional software. It also works well for small teams or large enterprises similar to Vacation Tracker. They claim over 30,000 companies are already using them, but it really shines for the companies that are already using Microsoft because it can leverage the data that's already there to make the setup a little bit easier. So now let's talk about a few more of each of their strengths. Vacation Tracker and Absentify are both geared towards being as simple as possible because they're only attacking the problem of PTO and leave tracking. They're not trying to be a total HR platform like some other competitors that might be in the space. For Vacation Tracker, the goal is to be the best at PTO tracking and integrating that tool into wherever you work primarily. Whether that's in Slack, Microsoft Teams, Google Workspace, or you just want to use a normal email integration, we can do that. But here's where Vacation Tracker really stands out. First, the setup process. Vacation Tracker is built to be 100% self-service, but if you want help, there's always support available and you can set up a call for your onboarding process. Vacation Tracker also has a full list of PTO policies. You'd be surprised by how many different policies different companies have, and over the years, Vacation Tracker has built all of that onto their platform as seamlessly as possible. Whether that's blackout dates, accrual caps, probation rules, or seniority-based entitlement, Vacation Tracker does it all. And the last one I want to highlight is the seamless team integration. Your team doesn't need another login because, like I said, Vacation Tracker lives where you work. You can integrate it into the tools you're already using. That way employees can request time off in their normal workflow. Now let's talk about Absentify's strengths. Users of Absentify have consistently said that they really love how fast the setup process is. Their own marketing actually leans into this quite a bit because if you're already on Microsoft, all your information is there, and once you plug it in, it can actually take that information and the setup can move pretty quickly from there. But here are some of the other top strengths that people like about Absentify. First, let's talk about the automatic out-of-office messaging. This is a standout feature where once employees already have their leave set, Absentify can automatically set their out-of-office reply. This saves employees from remembering to have to do this, and this is a level of automation that a lot of tools don't really have. Another strong area for Absentify is their free plan. Absentify offers a genuine free plan with a lot of features and unlimited users, and this means that you can really test it out a lot before scaling up if you want to get more features. Okay, now let's talk about their weaknesses. Where Vacation Tracker falls short is that it's really just built for PTO tracking. There's no other HR functions, although it can be integrated with payroll, but it's not going to help you house any employee documents, track the hiring processes of new people coming in, or manage any day-to-day tasks. Absentify's biggest weakness is the flip side of its strength. It's built primarily for Microsoft, and you're not going to be able to use any other platforms to request or approve leave. So this means that if your team needs flexibility for using Google Workspace or just wants an email workflow, it's going to be hard to do that with this tool. Although they do have a Google Calendar integration and other ways to notify you on other platforms. It's also worth noting that Absentify is also focused on absence management. You won't find performance reviews, hiring pipelines, or document storage here. If you need an all-in-one HR platform, both of these companies are not really going to be a good fit for you. Now that you have a good sense of who these companies are built for, you may have everything you need. But if not, here are some of the main comparables between Vacation Tracker and Absentify. And again, if you click the link in the description, you'll be able to go to a webpage that has this table built out that'll be updated regularly. Let's start with pricing. Vacation Tracker starts at $2 per user per month if you don't want to use their free plan, and then they'll scale up to $4 per user per month if you want to go with their complete plan that has everything you could possibly imagine. Absentify also has a permanently free plan, but their paid plans start at $1 per user per month for their mini version, and scales up to $3.50 per user per month for their most advanced features. As I already mentioned, they both have a free version available that will stay free forever as long as you want it, but Vacation Tracker also has a free trial for their complete plan. That way you can test it out and see if it's something that you want. Now let's talk about how long it takes to implement both of these. Both of them will be up in less than a day, but Absentify can leverage the fact that you're already using Microsoft and all your user data is already available for them. Either way, both will be up in less than a day, so they're both very good options. Both tools have a lot of features because of how complex PTO and leave management can really be. Whether it's approval workflow related to specific situations or locations, both are great at adapting to what you need. Absentify probably takes the lead when it comes to integrations, but like I said before, Vacation Tracker works seamlessly in Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Google Workspace. It also integrates with ADP and Zapier for payroll purposes or making any connection you could possibly want. And like I've said before, Absentify goes deep on Microsoft. They also connect to other tools like Slack or Google Calendar for notification purposes. And there are other platforms available for payroll integration or other project management tools as well. Both offer live chat and email support, but Absentify actually offers 24/7 support, including weekends, which is nice if your team works across multiple time zones. And finally, security. Vacation Tracker is SOC 2 Type 2 certified and GDPR compliant as well. Absentify is ISO 27001 certified, GDPR compliant, and is Microsoft 365 app certified. So both platforms are actually quite secure. The biggest takeaway is that there is no best tool, it's just the tool that might work better for your company and your situation. If your company works in Google, Slack, or Microsoft, or just a mix of tools, Vacation Tracker probably would be better for you. It's flexible, platform agnostic, and covers every PTO edge case you could possibly think of. But if your company is all in on Microsoft 365, then Absentify is probably the way to go. That native integration alone could save your team a ton of time. But both of them have a free plan, and Vacation Tracker has that 7-day free trial for their complete plan, so there's really no reason not to test both of them if you're not sure which one you want to use yet. You can find links to both of them in the description. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.